Welcome to another tasty episode of Beers with Beers. I'm your host, Yo Sandia. Today we have an exciting guest. She is a neo-soul singer, songwriter, and you can catch her latest single, Yellow Butterflies, in anywhere you stream music. Please welcome Lizette Denis.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Do you like beer? That's the first question.
I love beer.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
Beer.
It's either a hit or miss.
And this is like a darker brew.
It definitely is. I don't know what it is. People either say no or yes, and I'm always like, if they say no, I'm always like, oh shh.
This kind of looks like a porter. We're gonna cheers?
Yes, cheers.
Boom. Definitely a porter.
That's really.
I think so.
It's a really.
It tastes like coffee.
It tastes like coffee.
It tastes like a dark brew.
It's really good.
Like drip. Yeah.
It's really smooth. Like it's like a smooth coffee.
It kind of tastes like. There might be some like blackberry notes in there or something.
I don't know. It's so good. Honestly, it's a really good beer.
Yeah, this I could down.
Just chugs it right now. As I mentioned in the intro, you are a singer-songwriter, obviously, and you just put your single out last year sometime, Yellow Butterflies, which actually you performed recently at the Greater Good on Valentine's Day.
Were you guys there?
We were not there, sadly, but we do know about the performance.
I was like, how do they know about that?
You also we're all knowing. We just do our research great. And you also did a Quality of Colors performance, which was kind of like a tore down version of your song.
Oh yeah, I did. I did
yeah,
do that.
So kind of tell me a little bit about that, the Quality of Colors performance.
That came about, like, I first worked with Quality of Colors back in 2019. They had like a little show, one of their first shows they put together, and my sister and I, she's a musician too, and they had asked us to be a part of their lineup. They're like, we're gonna do like little interviews on everyone. Yeah, and then that's how that came about, and then a couple years later, I took a good little break from like putting anything out.
Yeah.
Because I never stopped working. Like I never stopped writing or recording.
Yeah.
I just stopped putting out content and doing shows and stuff like that. I was consistently doing that like 2016, 17, 18, beginning of 2019, and then just started going through some personal stuff in my life. So I was just like, I cannot focus on music right now. But right before that break happened, I got together with Quality of Colors, and then that was my first time working with them. Fast forward last year, kind of reached out because they were doing some stuff for some local artists like Lord Raw and Josh Cabales, and I was like, all right, I really like what they're doing. And there it is.
There it is. No throw up. No throw up.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna reach out to them and see if they're down to film this. So yeah, I mean, like the track itself is it's R&B, but it's also kind of poppy. Like I usually wouldn't make songs that poppy.
Yeah, it's a little more upbeat.
Yeah.
I listened to your albums recently, and I was
the little
like,
EP.
Yeah, I listened to your EP and then your single.
It's different than the EP.
It is different than your EP.
The EP is very like.
It's more slowed down from the sound.
Slow down, soul, boom bappy, lo-fi.
Yeah.
This was different, and I don't know, I just wanted to put something out to kind of just let people know, like, hey, I'm still working.
No, you did a wonderful job, honestly. It's a beautiful song. And the tore down version of it's so good, too.
That's like my favorite way to perform it.
Yeah.
So the lyrics actually are very like personal.
Yeah.
And then my producer, Jiggy, he's one of my producers who I made the song with, we were like, the lyrics aren't emo, but they're just very, emotional and personal. So we're like, let's create something, I don't know, just a little bit more lighthearted. So that's kind of what we did. But doing this slowed down version is like that's how I performed it. I had a show at Crescent recently. I was a part of their little like Wednesday songwriter showcase.
Yeah.
Performed it stripped down there, and then. Yeah, when I filmed this with Quality of Colors, it was just kind of my idea. I'm like, I really want to do a stripped down version. Hit Jiggy up. He was playing keys.
You did a great job too, honestly.
Yeah, and I like let them know like, hey, this is kind of what I'm envisioning, like very like earthy and grounded, and the stripped down version of the song. That's how I heard it in my head slow. We created something different for the actual track. And now when I perform it, I want to continue to perform it that way.
So I'm assuming you prefer it slowed down.
I do.
Is it more just because it's more like a, I guess in a sense, like you said, grounded, but also a little more intimate in the sense?
It's more intimate. And I want people, like when I perform live, I really like to connect. So,
100%, yeah.
I mean, sometimes back then when I used to do shows all the time, I always performed with my backtracking of the beat.
Yeah.
The backtrack of the beat. Just in these past couple years, I've been experimenting more with playing live, kind of just things more stripped down. Now I'm incorporating like instrumentalists and kind of having a band behind me.
So you get more of that, obviously a live feel, and that kind of like
but now
a lot more jazzy of a feel than
But now for future shows like I'm working on and stuff, I kind of want to incorporate the two. Have my live instrumentalists and band behind me, but still have someone controlling like DJing and having the beat and stuff and kind of fusing the two.
Okay, that sounds really cool, honestly. And usually people pick one or the other, so it would be really unique to kind of have that kind of fusion between the both.
I need both, I'm realizing. Like as I've done them separately, I'm like, I actually want them together. Not for all tracks, but for most of them.
You're like, some songs I'm like, I really don't want this live. I just want this, like I want the backtrack.
Yeah, and some songs, But
the other one, you're like Yellow Butterflies, you want to sing the stripped down version.
I want it like that.
No, it really shows. So in that video, you light an incense. All right, so let's see what this guy is. So now that you're finally done.
What's that?
This is the beer.
Oh, this is the new one?
This is what we just drank.
Oh!
Yeah,
the reveal. So you guys put it in there.
Yeah, he puts it in this little case. Let's see what it is.
If I'm right, let's see if it's a porter or a stout.
Strawberry.
Is it a stout?
It's a porter.
I knew it.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Did I not say that it tasted like a berry, blackberry?
Strawberry.
So there was berry hints
Strawberry
in there.
chocolate.
Look at my fucking tongue.
Hey, there you go. 5.7%.
Almost there.
Close enough. You said blackberry. It's strawberry. You know.
It's still a berry, and I said a porter. And it's a porter.
I don't know about that, man.
I did say porter.
No, you said stout. I'm kidding. No, you said porter.
No, earlier when we first started drinking it, I was like, this is a porter.
Start gaslighting you now, man. You said stout.
No, you're literally gaslighting my experience right now.
I'm great at it. No, you said porter.
That was enough gaslighting in my life. Oh my God.
No. You said porter. You did.
From then.
No, you're
Okay. Let me see really quick.
Strawberry chocolate, 5.7%. What do you rate it out of 10?
First of all, I love strawberries.
Yeah, you ordered strawberries before this.
Second of all, though, chocolate, it's like I like it.
Wait a second. You have a problem with chocolate? Please tell me no.
Well,
nah.
I like chocolate, but in moderation.
Don't say that.
It's like not my favorite thing in the world. Strawberries are one of my favorite
What
things.
kind of chocolate?
Well, this is dark chocolate, huh?
Do you like dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
I usually go for milk chocolate, but as I'm getting older, I'm trying to appreciate dark chocolate.
It's so fucking good.
Like, I don't like Nutella. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter. Let's just start.
Let's just get it out on the fucking floor.
Let's just get it out in the air.
So you don't like Reese's Pieces?
I do.
What do you rate it?
A 7 out of 10. If you like chocolate and strawberry, get this
Strawberry pleasure. Guilty pleasure. This one looks citrusy, as you can tell by our oranges.
Well, this one looks like it would go good with the citrus. Like, just by looking at it, it's giving me like Blue Moon, Big Blue Van vibe. So I'm thinking wheat ale.
Turns out we really fucking hate this beer.
Maybe amber. I think we're gonna like it.
Well, let's go check it out.
I think I'm gonna like it because those are my favorite kind of beers. It's IPA. It's an IP fucking A.
Yeah, you were way off.
No, that's an IPA.
No, you were way off by guessing it was like a
it looked like a wheat ale amber beer, but that's an IPA, and I fucking hate IPAs.
You've done a lot of collabs. One.
I know, I really have. It's honestly annoying.
No, it's a good thing.
It's a beautiful
It's a good thing because you did one with Pry Pete.
But like, I end up doing them, and then I forget about my own shit.
Well, you did one with Pry Pete. One of his biggest songs, The Finest.
The Finest. It's still #1 on his Spotify.
It's still #1, and
I was just listening to it yesterday.
And I think that's the first time I heard of you, and you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
That we had him on the show a couple episodes ago, and he was great. Mm-hmm. And then you also did one with Prophet, who we did an interview with a long time ago on a different platform. We interviewed him.
Oh, I was like, I didn't see him.
Yeah, it was before Beers with Peers, and
I did do a song.
you did one of it recently on his newest record. Tell me, how do you like collabing with people? You just kind of mentioned, you're like, I like it, but I hate it because you forget your own songs. Because I'm kind of considering you don't like it.
So that's why, like,
it's like a double-edged sword.
I end up collaborating with like these local rappers usually, because they're like, oh my god, we need a female vocalist, and
you're
I'm like, I got you. And then I end up doing the song with them like 10,000 times, and then I forget about my own shit, and then everyone just like associates me with like this one song. And that's how it was, like, even honestly from when I first started recording, it was always with like being featured on like a local rapper's song. So then someone would be like, oh, I know you from this song, oh this, oh
and
that.
they don't know your own independent stuff, and you're just like, I have my own music.
I'm a singer too.
Well, I mean, it's good in a bad way too, because of the fact that you also get recognized for that, and they can mention you like it's a great vocal, and that's why they pick you typically. Like, I need someone that has good, like that smooth vocals, especially in like Pariah's song, like The Finest. Like, it's just that like, it's like it's that contrast between his kind of like, he doesn't have a rough vocal, but that like his like rapping style, and then you're kind of like a smooth flow, and it just like, it really goes hand in hand with that song. So, is there anyone you would love to collab with, such as either whether it be local or someone that is out of local, like a lot bigger, things like that? Like, is there like a dream of someone you like, I would love to perform with this person?
Yes. Not to get like emo or anything, but they're not even like, I think my dream collab would be Bob Marley, but rest in peace, you know. I
was like, I feel you on that one, but I don't think that can happen anymore.
Someone who's alive.
Yeah, someone who's alive, who you can, I guess, more in the sense contemporary, even though like they can be, you know, older obviously, but someone that is still currently alive and well, I should say.
So I'll do one guy and I'll do one woman.
Okay.
So if we're speaking women, I have a lot of favorite. I meant to go like that and I didn't even reach. I like got like right here. You got the wrist.
You just got the wrist.
I got right here. Anyway, for women, probably Janae Aiko.
Okay.
And then for but see, that's hard because like I love Erykah Badu, I love Lauryn Hill, I love Alicia Keys, I love India Arie.
No, there's a like you can't just love
but
one
I
singer.
think like for a collab, I love SZA, I love Solange too. No, it'd have to be Janae Aiko because she's gotten me. Her music has gotten me through like a lot. Not to say that theirs hasn't, but hers really has. So.
Yeah, it kind of resonates you with a little more than like.
Yeah,
theirs.
so I think.
It's understandable. Yeah, 100%.
I think her, and then for a guy. I mean, this sounds fucking crazy. Like, if this would happen, oh my God, my life would be completely made because he hardly collaborates with anybody but Frank Ocean.
Is it funny? I was like, you're gonna say Frank Ocean. I was like,
Did you know?
I literally thought
it.
I'm like, he's gonna.
I was thinking.
It's before you even said that portion, and you're like, this guy, and I'm like, it's gonna be Frank Ocean.
I was thinking him or Tyler the Creator, but I think it would have to be Frank. Like him, like vocally, he's inspired me a lot. Vocally, what he can do with his range, his sound, just sonically, like from how different Channel Orange and Blonde were.
Yeah, it was a 100% different tone.
Just mind blown artistically. So, yeah, probably them two, Janae Aiko and Frank Ocean and Lisette Denis. Like, that'd be crazy.
Well, Jen Aiko and Frank Ocean, please collab with her.
Well, maybe in like 5 years. Let's make it happen. Maybe this is like a manifesting moment.
Yeah, you gotta manifest it. You always gotta manifest things. Just say it's gonna happen.
Like, give me 5 years, bitch.
In 5 years, you will collab with them.
Yes.
Always say it's gonna fucking happen. It will happen.
Yes.
It will fucking happen. It will fucking happen. It will put it out in the universe. One time at a company.
Well, I am moving to New York later this year.
Are you fucking real?
Yes.
Really?
For music. Yes, for music.
Oh shit.
For the arts. So.
Good luck in the sense of like, holy shit, that's a.
What happened?
Yeah. Holy shit. You would
Because I'm working on an EP right now. And it's hopefully dropping by April. That's the latest I want it to be out.
Maybe May. May would have to be like the deadline, the
Yeah.
cutoff, and my birthday's in May. So, but like, ideally April is when I would like it to be done. So I have a couple more months to finish the 5.
Do you have kind of like mostly like it down, or do you still have a couple of missing links towards it?
So I have most of it written. I have one song fully recorded, and then 2 other of them are like halfway started. So then I would have to really just finish 2 more fully.
Okay.
And then like mix and master and clean it. But yeah, I mean, this is the first time I've put out a project like since
Yellow Butterflies, yeah, because you put that out.
That was a single.
Yeah, that was a single, and then is
but
that single?
Before that, the EP, which was 5706, which is on my Spotify.
Yeah. So are you gonna? Is your Yellow Butterflies gonna be on your new album, or is it just a
You know
single?
what?
Just to
I thought I was gonna have it on there, but I think I'm just gonna keep it as a single, and I think I'm gonna keep it as a single because that's really what it was meant for. Just to kind of, I was gonna have it on the project, but then I'm like, you know what? I just wanted to give people something to listen to. And what I'm talking about on there kind of preludes and like translate to the project.
Okay.
So I think I won't have it on there.
So it's more of a before the project, and then the project comes. So it's
yeah, and you know how like my first project was very like lo-fi boom bappy
Yeah.
soul,
And
and
then-
then Yellow Butterflies was like poppy R&B. This is gonna be still R&B, still soul, but not as boom bappy lo-fi and not as poppy.
So kind of a mix between both in the
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to be kind of a soul singer? Because like soul is like a very like, it's not a niche to say the least, but it's more harder to get into, I should say. Like there's obviously these amazing soul singers that we have, but it's not like this most common.
I
type
wouldn't
of music.
necessarily say that like I chose it.
So
I
were
feel
you-
like it chose me.
So were you more or less like you were just like, in the sense singing, and you were just like, this is kind of like the vibe I want to like. You're just kind of giving.
Yeah, I think so. I think that it took me a long time to find my sound. I'm still finding my sound.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I
100%.
come from a very musically inclined family. So there was always all these different like music genres that were being played, and a lot of instruments around me. And my older sister's a musician, so like I had all these different influences, and I was trying to navigate and figure out like, first of all, I didn't even think I was going to take dance seriously. I mean, music seriously. Initially, I was going to take dance seriously. That was what because I dance as well.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like so initially I was like, okay, I'm gonna fully focus on dance like after I graduate high school. And I don't know, like the first time I stepped in the booth, it just like flipped. I was like, actually, I'm gonna focus on music, and dance can kind of just be something I do here and there when I need it. Or
Because I know some obviously singers do like both. Like obviously you
I
have like
think
singers
later
that.
on in my career, the more that I continue to grow and take things seriously, I would like to fuse the two.
Yeah.
But I think right now having one to focus on will help me as I do one in the background and do one in the forefront.
Yeah, it's more to be established in one before
And then
you
yeah, I can like
fuse
connect
both.
the two.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to call somebody right
No,
now.
no, you gotta call someone. No.
Wait, but in the third one, I need to call somebody. And let
Call
them-
one some before
No,
that.
I'll just let somebody know, like, hey, I'm drunk. Because I know after the third one, I'm going to be drunk. And I just need someone to laugh with me who I know.
I think you're a little.
Call right now.
I'll call him right now.
Just do it. Just do it. Just go for it. Just go.
He's like, no, don't call someone. He's like, yes, call someone.
Well, he's the guy that's gonna be.
Okay, if you're into astrology, this is the difference between a Capricorn and a
Get the
Taurus.
fuck out of here! No, here we go with this the Capricorn Taurus. Nope. That's aggressive.
I'm gonna call-
FaceTiming is so aggressive.
I'm going to call Pete. I'll call Pete. All
right, Pete was on this
It's
episode
ringing.
before that.
Pariah Pete has been on this episode.
See if he fucking answers.
If not, I'm gonna call my homie Justice, because why wouldn't he answer?
Doesn't
Oh.
Yo.
Hello? Hello, guess what?
Huh?
We're being filmed right now as I'm calling you almost drunk.
A little bit? What you mean? What you fucking mean a little bit?
They're like, I was like, I'm gonna call somebody. I need to call a friend to let them know so we could laugh on the phone. And then he was like, Santiago was like, no, don't
I said
call
do it
again.
after.
And then Juan was like, no, do it right now for content. And I was like, that was my
Hey,
idea.
good news.
Hold on, say hello.
You remember our names. Hey, Pete. Oh, God.
What's goody, man?
What's good, man?
Are you out and about already?
Nah, I'm dead ass still in my bed. I haven't even showered yet.
You know.
Oh my God.
I'm about to get ready now, though. Are y'all faded?
I mean, we're almost done with the second beer.
You're almost.
First of all, I'm almost done with the second one. We're about to start on the third one in a second, but I already took a shot of Henny before this.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. So how am I supposed to babysit? Should I just let them know, like, I can't? And then
No, just do it. Just do it.
No, first of all, this is Jamie. If you see this is one of my best friends, Jamie, and she asked me to babysit her. This is my East Coast coming. This is my East Coast coming up because my father's from Brooklyn. Oh, now this one's working again. I just can't keep that.
Just finish it. Let's just do it. Let's just finish the beer.
It's done. Now we can cut and go.
No,
to the
that's what this
restroom.
beer was.
It's an IPA. I'm not fucking down.
I'm gonna lose my shit if this is not an IPA.
It was an IPA.
It's probably an IPA. It's an IPA. So you're rating it an 8?
I gave this an 8 out of 10. I give this a point more than the porter.
Honestly.
The porter, the chocolate killed it for me.
So this one does taste more coffee-like.
I suck.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, my friend just texted me because literally multiple people have texted me throughout the week, like long messages, like either for artistic stuff or just like heartfelt stuff. And I suck so bad because I have a really hard time getting back to text messages. And I haven't gone back to them. And she just texted me right now, like, hey, like, if you can't do this, I'm just like, oh, I forgot.
Are you more
in my mind, I think I reply.
Are
and
you
then
more of
I
a text-
realize that I don't physically do it.
Are you more of a text person or a call person?
Call me.
100%.
If you love me and you are in my life, friends, family, I don't have a lover. I wish I did. But cut that part out.
that was so sad. I'm so sorry. We'll find you someone.
It was really like this vibes.
We'll
But
find you
anyway-
someone. We'll get you someone.
But anyway, if you're in my life and you know me, do not text me. Call me. FaceTime me. Anything.
I told you you should have FaceTime.
But I answered your call. But the thing is that I'm a great
Yeah, 'cause
writer.
you were sending
I love to write, but
instead of,
texting, I struggle with.
Instead of texting or messaging us through Instagram, you would use a
I
voice
voice
recorder.
messaged.
Yeah, because I don't like texting. I'm
the worst.
same.
I don't know what. Okay, it wasn't like in my younger years, like teenage years, like early 20s. I could get back to you. Bomb texter. As I'm getting older, I'm like, bro, I literally don't have the energy to reply to 10 texts in one day. Like,
It'd be like,
please, it's quicker. You call, you tell me what you need to, or ask what you need to. I tell you then. Boom, we handle it and it's done. The whole texting, it's so back and forth. You go, I go. I just literally, it exhausts my brain.
yeah, because then it starts off like, hey, you're like, hey, what's
Hey.
up? What are you doing? Oh, I'm just chilling.
Or it's like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, I'm at work. Hey, I'm driving right now. I'm out right now.
Yeah, because when you're driving, you could talk on the phone. You can just put on a fucking speaker.
I can put it on speaker while I'm driving.
Yeah, you could. If you're like getting ready, you can talk. But if you're getting ready or doing something, you can't just like, all right, I'm gonna take a minute to like
Exactly.
type this whole fucking
it's literally
paragraph out.
whenever people send me these big text messages, it's literally like either at work, 1, 2, driving, 3, getting ready, like shower.
Yeah, it's always you're doing something.
doing
Yeah, and so it's
something.
like it's so fucking inconvenient. And
Please
like this,
call me. If you call me, I can probably answer you right then and be like, hey, what's up?
yeah,
Or, hey, I'm at work. I'll call you back when I'm done.
instead of texting people, call your friends. It's a lot
Please
easier.
call your friends.
Call your friends. Call your friends.
FaceTime, I know that's more of like a personal thing, but like call your friends.
FaceTime is great, but it's also really,
cannot
it's also
with
an
this.
aggressive thing to do. Like it's just
It's aggressive because
it's
if
aggressive
you
as
don't know
fuck.
me like that, do not fucking
It's just a
FaceTime
fucking
me. Because
like imagine if we FaceTime you when you're
guess
coming
what?
out.
I would be like, I'm not answering them. I will call them back right now. No, actually, because I was on the way here and I was meeting you guys for this, like I would FaceTime you.
But imagine-
I would answer your FaceTime. But like, if you don't know me like that and we don't have something scheduled, don't FaceTime me. Like, I don't know you like that. You don't need to see me in my current state when I'm laid up in bed with my double chin and my big t-shirt.
So with drinking, and back to the topic. So we were talking beforehand how like about your obviously you perform music,
Yes.
and about you kind of touched base on about your like music writing process. So what kind of gets you into the process? Do you start off with? I know some artists start off with like an idea. Some start with just like a verse. Some start with a phrase. It really depends. What kind of makes like what's your writing process like?
My
I should say?
process is really random. People ask me this all the time. It really differs. Sometimes I write something and it's there, it's sitting for a while. I hear a beat and I'm like, oh, this would go perfectly with what I wrote like 3 months ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I have a melody and the melody is stuck in my head for months and months and months. I don't know how it comes, it just does. And then once I have that melody there, then words will come. And then I have the melody in the lyrics, but I don't have like the beat or the sound or the instrumental.
Okay.
Right?
So you kind of put two together every now and then.
Yeah. Sometimes, this is like the 3 versions of what usually happens. I hear a beat, I have no words, no melody, and shit will just start coming.
Yeah. No, that's
But-
literally the basically the base of 3 different writing techniques. To say
Those
this.
are probably like my 3 most writing techniques. It's really rare that like I sit down and I'm just like, this is my idea. I'm gonna write this. Oh my God, here's the beat. Oh my God, the melodies came. But yeah, it really differs. I wouldn't necessarily say that I have one writing style. Like I said, it usually differs between those 3, I wouldn't say options, but like scenarios.
So let's continue drinking our coffee beer. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's
I said, it's either an IPA or it's not an IPA.
this is not an IPA. Whoa.
Wait, earlier you caught it. I said it's either a stout or a porter, not an IPA.
Let's continue
Sorry.
drinking one of
I'm
these
a
then.
little drunky.
You're a little. A little drunky poo. A little drunky poo.
So I'm a little drunky poo or whatever. So earlier I did say porter or stout.
I've never heard drunky poo.
I've never heard
I
that.
was gonna say drunky monkey, but drunky poo I can fuck with. That's okay.
Well, let's cheers to that, and let's cheers to drunky poo. So we were talking about your songwriting process before
Yes.
before you're needing to pee. Hey, we're almost equal.
I hate this.
This is where it gets interesting.
I hate this.
Where you're just almost done. We're so close.
I usually do this like at Gracie's or
See-
Valley Bar or.
See, we tell people beforehand you're gonna get really drunk, but we forgot to tell her.
You
how drunk
guys
she's gonna
forgot to
get.
tell the tourists
We're like, you're gonna get really drunk
who
before
really
this.
appreciates communication.
Well, also, you're like, nah, I'm pretty good at drinking. I'm pretty good. And then you came in.
Did I say that beforehand?
You're pretty confident. And we're like, all right.
I think I came in with pussy vibes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You came there with big dick vibes. I don't know how I feel about that. you're like, all right, yeah.
No, I thought it was like, no.
She picked Hennessy to drink before this. We always have our guests like
So I guess
pick a
that
drink
is
before
big
this.
dick vibes.
Hennessy's always the big dick vibe. I mean, who's like, all right, let me get some Henny.
Me.
Exactly. That's a big dick vibe. That's a big dick. We have
I
people.
haven't had Henny in a while, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, let's
Soft
pick
drink,
Henny.
Alcohol and some snacks. Henny and fruit.
She's also the first person on our show who's picked fruit. Ever. Given like
This is true.
this is true. Like we've had guests that picked like chips, snacks, whatever. And
I
then-
wonder how crazy I look on camera now that I'm a little buzzed. How crazy do I look?
You look sober.
Really?
No, she doesn't. I'm kidding, no.
Wait, but he's the sober one.
No.
Yeah, it's just sometimes when you close your eyes, you look like
The Libra kept it fucking honest as he would and as he should.
Oh, so I'm just a liar?
I'm so curious what your rising and your moon is.
I have no. I never pay attention to that. I'm not.
Guys, what is wrong with you?
I just don't. I don't care about it. I just don't care about it. I'm like, yeah, Capricorn rising. Like I'm just like I don't even know anything about it. But I'm just like so nonchalant about it that I'm just like, yeah, I'm just a person.
That's okay. We are just people. Like, our zodiac signs don't define us.
Exactly.
Exactly. I hate when
we
people are
still
like, oh
have-
man,
No, I'm not like that. Because you have to think about, like, I'm not. I know I vented it a lot. But you have to understand that I also realize, like, we're all our own individual human beings who, like, our upbringing play a part, our environment.
yeah, the stars
our
don't tell. The
personality.
stars don't tell you who you are.
No, but they can help you understand a little bit better.
See, I've never-
They can give you more insight.
I've never understood
We
that.
are like. Let me not. Let's finish this.
Let's fucking do it.
I'm proud of myself.
So proud of
And
you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Here we go. This is the end of it. I literally cannot. R.
Why are you a pirate? Why are you a pirate? Why is that the ending of this? It's like, yeah, we finished this, mateys. Let's go.
Oh my god, I just burped.
So let's see what this beer is.
I said porter or stout. Here we go. I said porter or stout. What is it?
Bacon and eggs imperial coffee porter.
I knew it.
It is.
I guessed all of them right.
It's an 8% porter. So you have a feeling that your next concert's gonna be sometime in March.
And if not March, for sure I have something in April.
Because you're releasing your new album in April.
Just be on the lookout. I may have a show in March, I may not. For sure, April, May, June, question mark, July for sure.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Lizette Denis, for joining us on
Thank you guys for having me.
show.
Well, now I'm
And
a little drunk and
I'm
this is a little embarrassing.
No, I'm glad you could drink with us, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Cool. Can I pee?
You can pee.
Oh my god. Thank you. First of all, I'm actually proud of myself because I'm not as drunk as I thought I was gonna be.
Oh yeah, totally. You're not joking.
We're gonna
Go pee, because I need to pee too.
pee and then we